If I knew that telling you guys that you could actually request a god from me was going to cause that all of you to avalanche a bunch of requests in, then maybe I wouldn't have done it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful you guys are leaving comments and saying gods that you want to see me play, whether it's going to be badly or, well, I guess we'll see it that fact. But I got a lot of requests from you guys. You know, somebody wants me to do auto attack Surtur, someone's like, play some Maui, some Morrigan, give me some Danza games, you know, Alposh, solo Ganesh, which, you know, that one I'll probably get my little titties razzed. But someone did say Anubis support. I did Q mid, you know, wanted to do a different video, but you know, obviously we didn't get that. So I was like, okay, I have a few support asks here, you know, but this one is probably like the goofiest one, and it would be kind of funny. So I'm like, whatever, let's freaking do it at this point. Someone did a skin booster. Now I feel really bad, but whatever. That just means we can use a really sick skin. I don't know what we even got here. What is this thing? Oh, okay. What is this thing? I feel like we're getting really far away from the definition of a dog with whatever the hell this is supposed to be. But you know what? Let's just let's roll with it. Oh, wait, there's like a dragon. No, we'll use this thing. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But thanks for everybody who's giving me like suggestions and stuff and requests, you know, to see me play these different gods. It's not like I'm gonna do it every single video. You know, if I'm just feeling like playing whatever god like I have been, and especially if I want to try some kind of different build, then I'm gonna do that, of course. But it has been funny just seeing like these random little like suggestions pouring in and asks for these different gods, you know. Some of them, it's like it's gonna be kind of tough. Like for me personally, I can play almost any role. I can do support and mid really well. I can do jungle quite well, although I haven't played it very much in the past several seasons. You know, that's where I started. I was started as a jungle main, but then I drifted away from that because I just didn't like it as much as some other stuff. And then solo and ADC are my least skillful roles personally. Is my one going to do more damage? Its damage per tick is going to be 18 starting. That's 3 seconds, 0.25. So what? 4, 8, 12 ticks, I believe. So 12 times 18. I can't do that math. Let's see. This one is 0.5 seconds. So that's going to be 2 ticks. So it's 4 ticks, 25. So well, that's like 100 damage, right? So I think this would be more damage. Yes, I'm not quite sure. Also, I'm pretty sure you can move while you cast this now, which is pretty cool because last time I played Anubis you couldn't, but I know they changed that. I'm gonna change that to instant cast, and we'll keep our ult on instant cast too. All right, let's see how far we get our bussy slapped here. I didn't make a build for this just because I didn't know what I was gonna do. It depended on what role I got, so I kind of just gonna have to make this up on the spot. But I might just go big health build like I do on some of my mages that I do into support. I don't know why I said it like that. Although I do really like War Flag. I actually really like War Flag because I like going Spartan Flag. And then I'm going to go straight into a Relic Dagger, I think. And I could get a Blink, but I think maybe I'll get a Bracer. What are you doing right now? Blah, 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 blah. Increase power or movement speed. That could be good. It also acts as a ward, but we could put this down just in the middle of lane. But I think I'll go a Shell, and maybe we'll get a Blink secondarily. We'll go a couple of health pots. And see, a cheaper start like this, we can get a lot of pots, which is good. All right, we'll roll with that. We'll see what happens throughout this match. But yeah, not too good in ADC. Like it's fine sometimes, but I don't know. The way ADC works is just different than how you're laning in mid. Because when you're laning in mid, oh, are you my ADC? Okay, well, I like that we're both just little freaks then. When you're laning in mid, there's kind of like you'll fight and you'll poke each other a little bit, but for the most part you're worrying about all the farm that's in mid. This is my first Smite match in a good couple of days here. Well, like 4 days I want to say. We got our whole arc on this thing, so that's good for us. I can tank it if you want to, big boy. There you go. All right, I'll let you finish that off. We'll grab our 3 so we have as much ad clear as possible. But yeah, I haven't played in a few days. But then, yeah, it's just different wave clear in mid versus ADC, so it's, like, not my favorite. Oh, he's laughing. And then, solo is just a... Okay, that seems like some typical shit. I don't really care to be, like... Okay, I'm actually going to use my, Horn Shard here. And I'm just going to beat the snot out of this kid. Like, there you go. We'll bully her, too. You want some autos, big lady? You want some frickin' autos? I don't know who she thought she was. This is the funniest thing when you see people who are like playing new gods. Hey, you don't need to hit the Bastion, bro. You need to focus the wave. And I'm just gonna bully her away. We're gonna clear that wave and push her back. and then we'll keep hitting bastions. People pick a new god and they're like, "Ooh, look, it's overpowered." And it's like, yeah, your god is great. Like, I'm super hyped for you. But here's the thing. Like, you're not the be-all, end-all, insanely strong like you think you are. Like, you still take damage. Just because you're the new strong god doesn't mean you don't take damage. So you can't just walk at me like that and start applying damage when we actually focus on clearing the wave. Because guess what? We have 2 good wave-clearing mages. Again, right here. Okay, there we go. We got our dash out of her. And his jump. We have farm coming up? Yes, we do, and he's going straight forward. I like that. Nice. Good start from the team here. Somebody did die. Looks like it was our Cirquette, actually, but she came back and did good. If he wants that, he can have it, because he's been getting in their faces, too. They're pinging mid. I'm just scaring her with my 3. You can kind of walk at people with Anubis. We'll just kind of wrap him here. It'll stop his actual belch, so... Okay. I'm really not that scared of her, to be honest with you. What I'm looking for is just making sure I can get him out. There we go. I'm actually going to shell us just to be careful. And I'm going to wrap him up. I'm just going to start using my 1 here. We'll pop more pots. I'm going to keep chasing with this. And I don't necessarily have the cooldowns. I said that's too bad. I meant to say no problem. But that was still a really good gank from our jungler. I can go ahead and call for this portal. Dude right over here. We can go grab that. I don't know what I want to level. Does this go up in stun time? It does. Oh, that's too bad. But I'll probably level my 3. Let's round these little doobie boys up. There you go. She's got it going on. All right. Thanks, Circuit. Oh, I just canceled my one on accident. That's all right. I can get my full relic dagger, I believe. Yes, it's only 1,300. Like we said, it's a very cheap item. I really like the Nausea build I did the other day. If you didn't watch that video, well, I might not have it on the end screen. If I can remember, I'll put it on the end screen. You can go watch that next. Because I did a very fun build that I realized I really liked, where... Bonk. Ah, you suck. I actually have my ult here, which is the funny thing. Like, I could just grind her out with it. I'm kind of thinking about it. There we go, we got our dash. Now that we got our dash, we can literally just do this on her. We gotta be careful of this Bacchus in case he jumps on us, but I'm just gonna say bye. There we go. I'll leave my 3 there for him. I'm gonna say bye a bunch of times, but I can't actually leave. I need to actually try to protect him. Oh, that went to the wall? Alright, he got it. I'm gonna say I'm returning to base. And just tell him be careful, and hopefully he is. Like, it's okay if he loses that scepter or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But I really like the Nausea build I went, because I got a Magi's. Although, maybe I'll just get, like, a Prophetic. I know people really like Prophetic. Let's give it a try. I'm going to experiment a little bit here, because I've been interested in kind of a build like this. When I got Magi's Cloak the other day, I really, really liked it. I got this Glyph. He's really beat up. He needs to be careful. Right here, Magi's Revenge. I felt like he was getting so much extra damage from my teammates, especially combined with Spartan Flag. You're just doing so much extra damage, or letting your teammates, I should say, do all this extra damage to the enemies. I just feel like it's such a good combination. Not to mention you're getting all these extra protections when you go for this glyph right here, and all you gotta do is use a relic. I'll just let these minions, I suppose. But then I'll leave these guys to fight. Looks like that teleport scorpion is up. Be careful of those teleport scorpions. You want to clear them whenever you can, because I believe they despawn at 8 minutes. Oh, really? That went through? No problem, big man. I'm not going to clear without you. Shunkui just got buffed, actually. It takes less souls in his little nutsack to actually fill up now, which is good, because you get good stuff from that. And it's easier to fill up for his ult. Whoa, okay. I'm just going to grind her down with my ult. And then I'm just going to cast my shell on us, because again, it's already up in a fucking minute. Because again, this is why we got Relic Dagger. Okay, a little lag spike there, but nothing too big. I used my 3 there so I could do some more damage. And he kind of just stuck in there a little more than he needed to. That was a good root by her, but it won't be enough to get anything on me. Yeah, he's saying gank right lane a lot to Circuit, because it's like we need her to. But then again, they just killed Outwash in mid, so it's like you know, it is what it is. I would love to help her. Okay, I baited that out of her. Are you gonna do it? Okay, if you're not gonna do it, then I can't sit here and die for you. I'm gonna say bye. Hopefully she just prioritizes the farm in the jungle. I'm not gonna sit there and get beat up and potentially die just because she wants to be a little silly goose. Keep getting our 3 leveled up. Like, I could go for my 2, but I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we go... So let me see. That's the cooldown on this. 10%, 10%. We already have 10% on Relic Dagger, so we could get 30% if we go all 3 of these items, and we could get the relics, or the glyphs, I should say, on both of the items. The enemies are right here. I'm just going to put a ward down up here. That'll be good for us. I always feel weird when I come back to playing Smite. After a few days, like, my eyes need to adjust to the game, especially because I've been playing, like, an FPS game the past few days. And so then I come back to this, and it's just like, nah, sometimes I get my bussy kind of rocked. I'm just kind of grinding some damage out on him. I mean, again, we're a mage. We have pretty good base damage. I don't have the best MP5 yet, so we gotta be a little careful spamming too much, but... Okay. I don't see Kleana anywhere on the map. That kind of scares me. I will say, though, they are absolutely bullying. I'm just gonna grind him with my ult, to be honest with you. Because I thought that we were gonna get a gank. I hit that too, and he didn't follow up. I'm gonna shell her. And I'm actually gonna level my 2. And if you're wondering why, I don't really care that that hit me, to be honest with you. Shit. Oh, what are you doing, big man? Oh, actually, you're a chief. You're a chief with it. I'm gonna cast my 1 as I walk into this, and I can just grind some damage out. That's awesome. That's awesome. We don't have enough health to do gold, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter because we just killed all 3. The reason I leveled... We don't really have the health for that. Like, I could tank it. I think I could tank it until we do the whole thing. But it just kind of scares me because Outposh is alive, so if he rotates over while I'm tanking it as an Anubis, then he could just easily dunk on us a little bit. And that could just cause this cascade where he, at the level 9, who is, you know, behind our mid lane Newt, could just start coming back with a bunch of revenge kills and stuff, and that's not something that I really want to risk too much. So I'd rather just play it safe and take the wins that we got from those enemy gods dying and just go from there. Because now that we got ahead like that, we'll get another chance to use our strength that we've built up off of those kills to get some kills on the board and then go for an objective. You don't have to rush anything too much. That's awesome. I'm gonna say be careful, right, just in case. Oh, hello there. Yeah. Kill it faster. Wait, don't leave me, don't leave me. I need your thickness. Oh, yeah, we could buy something there. I don't really have anything to buy. Now we're going to level our ult. The reason we didn't level our ult before is because when your ultimate is on cooldown, you don't necessarily need to level it, because let's think about it. Okay, you level your cooldown. Oh, you level your cooldown. You level your ultimate, and then what? You do an entire, you know, 2 more fights, whatever it may be, and you can't even... I'm going to grind with my ult here. Beautiful. I don't need to use my shell here. Actually, I do need to use my shell. We're going to use this to just slow her. You can kill this, by the way, with 3 autos. We have a Surcat here. And a wave. I'd really like them to clear this wave. She's just going to try to use her her dash. The thing with Anubis you're trying to do in support, or really anytime, is to use your 3 into your 2. The reason you want to use your 3 into your 2 is because you can apply the slow with your 3, and then you can immediately cast your 2, and it'll be easier to hit because they're already slowed. I'm going to say be careful, right, just so he doesn't get too egregiously feisty on his own, and I actually will grab this at this point. I mean, you're losing a fight as the strongest god in the game right now to an Outwash, so screaming help is kind of sad in my opinion, but go off, Chief. Anyways, like we were saying before, if you have your ability to actually level something and your ult is on cooldown, especially on someone like Anubis where I have a 90-second cooldown with my ultimate, I just go ahead and I level my 2 in that engagement that we had in right lane earlier. Because my ultimate was down for 90 seconds anyways, we're going to have several engagements before I can even use my ultimate again. So getting it stronger, what is that really going to do for us? Well, not much, right? Because I literally can't use it. There's some gods who actually have passive like power boost and whatnot, like stance switchers especially, on their ultimates. So you could do something like level it up. He's trying to go over the wall, which I don't think we really care if he does. Because, yeah, he just goes straight into him. There's now Posh here. I'm just going to grind his health down. Preliminary damage. And I'm just going to use my my shell here. We'll cut off some area here with my slow. And then I'll take him out. Now I'll say Gold Fury. Because Newt is here. Newt's at full health. Jean-Qui's not listening. Which is kind of weird because he was the one earlier that was like, come on, please, please, can we do the Gold Fury? And now he's just like sitting over there. Like a fucking Boy Scout. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. I don't like this commit, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, because they went to lane. I'm going to say save yourself because unfortunately I cannot save him. Like, there's nothing I can do. I wouldn't even get there in time. I'm going to go straight into that Magi's, I think. Trust me, this is tech right now. You're like, what the hell are you building? It's tech. Let me cook, baby boy. All right? We got to cook sometimes. So far, so good in this match for the most part, though. We got the first objective right there, 12 minutes in. It's not too late for a Gold Fury. Could be a little earlier. She's getting chased by a Bacchus over here. I wanted to go to right lane so I could hold it down, and I wanted to hold this Stygian. I'm also going to ping her red buff here. Oh my god, he's all the way back there. Oh my gosh, she's just straight up beating his cheeks off. Okay. Never mind then. You're just literally built different. Did she just get an entire tower? Oh, okay, they got Stygian too. Of course she got an entire tower. Huh. I'm just bonking on him. Ouch. Don't throw stuff at me. Ooh, nice. Now I will start leveling my 2. Just so we can get that stun duration leveled up. We're going to go ahead and just grind some damage out on him. I could have used my shell there. I thought about it. I think there's still a Cleana here somewhere, probably just chilling. This is unfortunate where this is where I start losing a little bit of health and stuff, and it gets a little dangerous for me. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Because we avoided that. I don't really like Outwash. I don't like playing him. I don't like playing against him. But Outwash is one of those funny gods because they made Outwash with the full intention of him being... I can't do these by myself. No one listens to me. I can't stick those. I'll get my shit grinded. Unfort, but I think she's got it. I'm going to shell my Circuit there. I'm going to put a 3 down just to ward him off. I like that. And I could call for a Pyro right now, but I'd rather back to base and get my healing, and then we'll come back and see what we can do after that. Looks like Jean-Qui is pushing really far up in the right lane, which I don't think is a good idea. I think he needs to back up a little bit because he's just a little too deep in there. We'll get a Sentry Ward. We'll switch these over. I'm going to say be careful right, in fact, just because I'm scared of how far up he is. We see their Cleana's in mid, and she's walking to the left lane, so it's not... so that's good for us. That means that she's not going to be over there to actually gank the Jean-Qui, so he can play a little farther up and not be as worried about it. That's why you're trying to look at your minimaps when you can and be like, okay, well, where's this person? We're going to grab a cooldown here, and I'm going to ping this so he knows that I'm going to grab it for him. I don't necessarily want to, like, take his farm or anything. In fact, I could trail it over to him a little bit. Oh. I'm just going to go ahead and use my 1 here. Now that she's actually... Okay, cool. She's dead. Unless he doesn't attack her too. I'm going to try not to get in combat so I can use my blink. Oh shit, there's a dudes over here. Okay. He just jumped over that. Can you come to me, please? We're gonna go ahead and wrap him there. Oh, son of a gun. She's actually just going in on this. I'm gonna shell her. I'm gonna use my 1 here and just focus Bacchus, maybe. I missed my wrap because I suck. I don't want her to just die. I'm trying to slow this guy. Do we have enemies? Or... No, we don't have teammates. We don't have a team right now. I'm just going to use my 1 here and try to get some damage out. I don't understand how they fell apart so hard there. I think it was mostly the Kukulkan coming over because he's 3 levels ahead of our Shock. Our Shock is really just fucked this game over, to be honest with you. They're going to do Gold Fury. I'll say defend it. Maybe he can because, well, he used his ult kind of wastefully there. So I guess he can't do too much. Can't quite grab that yet. Why is he so slow? Does this Shock not seem like super slow to you guys? Okay. Okay, you got him off of it. Now if they could chase something out here, it'd be nice. So what are we dealing with here? We're dealing with fucking 3 Fizz. Okay. Well, this CC immunity from the Magi is going to help us a lot here. We're getting pretty tanky at this point, so we could actually get a little bit of power in our build now if we wanted to. Something I like on mage supports, which I think most people like, is an ethereal, because you can get that and you can steal heals from other people while also still having some actual power on yourself. So always a good combo right there. That would help me actually clear camps like this a little more too myself, because nobody helps me on these, which is really unfortunate. Team is oh my god, I keep doing that. I keep pressing my freaking 1. Keep right clicking it for some reason. Oh no, you finally want to show up, huh? That's so crazy that you just wait until the whole thing's finished. I do have my blink here. I'm just gonna use my ult on this. I'm gonna use my 1. I use my shell on her, but I don't think it matters. I have my root there. I'm gonna run towards my Zhang Kui. Do I get to him before I die? Maybe not, but it's worth a chance. She's actually going crazy in mid. Unfort. We gave it a try. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me, I don't think. But go off, King. There's still a Queen here, by the way. Okay, I missed my wrap. This fucking Sir Cat actually just ran away. What are you doing, douchebag? Get in here. She had all the chance in the world to easily wait until this kid jumped on me and then... This Shark needs to go fucking farm. He's wasting our entire match away right now. We're gonna grab this. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. What do you get from it? People consume your passive, which is your bubble. You know, they do CC stuff and you get CC immune from them, and they get marked for revenge, and that gives them 10% more damage and granting ally gods 20% movement speed towards them. So your teammates can just run at them. I really like it. I don't know. I never see really other people pick it up, but like, it's kind of a stat monster when you look at this thing too. Not necessarily crazy in the prot department, but when you combine this with this Eldritch Dagger glyph, it just makes it all pretty insane. It's Pyromancer. I'll put a big boy ward on Gold Fury here, and I need to start farming myself, or else I will fall behind if I'm not too careful. Okay, hey, thank you. It's like it's about time somebody actually pays attention to me when I ping this shit. They're fighting in mid, which, you know, actually could be good. That's awesome. I couldn't quite stop that. I'm gonna say I'll attack middle lane. She just used her silence. Okay, I don't even need to do much here. There we go. Let's go ahead and clear this wave. Yeah, I think I'd like an Ethereal Staff. Ooh, he's looking at him in middle. So we could go for Gold Fury. Unfortunately, Sir Cat's 1 HP. She's healing a little bit off camps and stuff, but it's just not the most healing. He didn't walk up there. That's fine. This Newt's level 17, which kind of scares me. I mean, I'm 15. You know, like, I'm 2 levels ahead of Bakisarito. I don't want them to go... Wow, did they put a bunch of... I messed up my combo there. Oh. I shelled him just because I got a little scared of his health. You're gonna get ran out by... no, you didn't. I missed my combo there. That sucks. I'm gonna wait for his flop. Okay, he didn't do it. I mean, she had a blink out. She doesn't understand that Bacchus is behind her, I fear. I just don't want her to get flopped on by Bacchus from the jungle, which, like, she will. She's not careful. But did he go? Wow. Can you help me with gold? Both of you listen to my call. It's very simple. We get the fucking Gold Fury for free if you pay the fucking attention. Pay attention for once in your lives. This is very simple. And this is why people lose games and then they cry about it. Because they don't pay attention. Cool. You got a tier 1 tower, which you could have got at any point. I'm not running in there just for you guys to all die now. Like, so hopefully Sir Cat can do something there, but are you kidding me? People gotta learn what value proposition means. And Gold Fury is worth 1,000 times more than a fucking mid tower. A T1 mid tower. And guess what? In return for you pushing that like a dumbass and then crying, oh, great support. We're gonna lose gold now, by the way. He's just going for fire. No, he's in mid. This is why we awarded gold, so we can now listen to my calls. What are those? There we go. Now he's listening. He's listening because he's salty more than anything. There you go. It wasn't quite the F key, it was the G key, but you tried. And we can try to steal this. We had our best shot there. They slowed down their damage when I was ulting. We need Jean Kui. Unfortunately, he's way too hard focused on a singular lane pushing up and right. And then he didn't even clear the next wave. Now he's going back to do that. Wow, he jumped over that. Good for him. Cancel that, says Shock. Shock, where were you? Because it looks like you have an entire lane. You know, several waves pushing up in your lane. Which means you weren't there clearing that. But you also weren't with us. Was he dead? Maybe? Oh, okay. Good roundup, big man. They're going to do Pyromancer. Yeah, they're already doing it. Wasn't quite able to snag it, but I did do a ton of damage to her. And now I can slow these Jamokes. Root him. Or sorry, stun him. I'm going to use my 1 here because I'm a knock-up immune when I use my 1. And unfortunately I got focused by him hard. It's really just not anyone following up like I need them to. I appreciated Shock there. He got behind in lane, but he's actually starting to fight with me, which is really good. I'm going to need him to fight with me because I got to stick in there. I need him to stick in there with me because I will just stuff my little freaky snout in any fight that I can get. That was a really good combo. She just hit on there. She dies. Oh, no, she missed the audio. Or auto. There we go. Yeah, that's unfortunate that we lost Pyro, but good enough clapback, in my opinion, where it made it not too bad. And they'll get Stygian Beacon, so yeah, I'm fine with that. Newt is actually taking down towers, which is really good. And that was really smart of her to take down that tower at that exact second, because by doing that, the Stygian Beacon actually hit the tier 2 and left. So, I like to see that. Let's get 2 wards here, 1 sentry, 1 regular. We're level 17, we can level up our war flag as well, so I could save up and do that next. I don't know why Jean Kui's just sitting there. Oh, I need to plug my headphones in. They keep beeping at me. They're like, hey, I'm low battery. I'll actually just do that. Make sure I don't stand here so she can pick that up if she wants it. Plug in. There we go. I would rather, well, actually, I'll take a yellow buff and I'll take green tiki. Pretty good health, and now that we have E-Staff, we'll be able to pick up some more health. So I like the thought of that. Am I still ahead of this? Yeah, I'm still ahead of this Bacchus quite a bit. Little stumbles from the team here and there, but overall, they're doing pretty good. I think this Newt is a solid player. I think the Shock is too. He just kind of got outlaned, which I don't think is much as a reflection on him. Definitely attack. I'm just going in on this kid. I'm gonna use my 1. Oh, my... I stunned her. Woo! I'm gonna say sorry to her. I actually got her killed by messing up my, big root. Stun. I don't know why I keep saying root. Kind of like a noob. An Anubis. That was a bad joke. Attack Fire Giant? We can attack Fire Giant. Like, I don't even hate the call. It's just I can't tank it. But Shock is full health. I'm gonna put a ward here. And I'm going to try to focus Effigy a little bit too. If you stand right here on Anubis, you can hit Effigy and the Fire Giant at once. We talked about positioning lately. We need to be careful with our positioning because we need to make sure that if someone jumps in, we're in a good spot where we can actually do some safety for ourselves. We're going to use our ult right there. And I'm going to walk over here and start clearing this. I know somebody's going to help me because they are paying attention. I know somebody's going to help me because they are paying attention, is what I said. Did you hear me, Circuit? Okay. How about this thing just follows us until we reach fucking Kentucky? Does that sound better to you? The fact this bitch just did one jump and cleared an entire camp, but then I couldn't get out with the blue map. Alright, we can get Spartan Flag now. I could get Warband, there's nothing wrong with it. But for the point of the build that I'm trying to show you guys, I'm going to go for Spartan Flag. So that's really good. We're starting to get pretty tanky in these fights now. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I mistimed, or I was just late on my shell on that fight there on the Oracles. So that was my bad, but getting... I really want this yellow buff before I go there. Luckily we have really good cooldowns. So we'll say on my way one more time just so they know that I am intending on coming over there. Yeah, our cooldowns are going pretty crazy. I gotta say, I think that I like that quite a bit. We're getting... with more cooldowns too. They're coming over here. We'll chop a ward out right here. Shock is probably chasing them. See how he's up there in the jungle? It means he probably has eyes on one. They're probably above us on this purple here. I'm not going to tank this wave. I want to stay out of the sight of the wave. That way they don't see me on the map. Circuit's kind of just chilling in the jungle. Now they're coming over. We do have another ward. Oh, hello there. Let's place this ward here. I do have my blink up. We just hit max level. This is huge for us if we could get him. The whole team is coming over. I'm just going to go ahead and immediately stun him. Huge stun by me. That's going to enable us to get the entire... I'm going to use my... I use my shell there. I'm taking so much damage. This is insane. I hit most of that on her. We need to get out, though. I'm not going to stay and die for that Zhonghui. If he was nicer to me earlier, then maybe I would have. But he wanted to be a little butt boy earlier. So fuck him. No, I'm kidding. That's not why I left. I left because there's no way I could save him and me get out. Listen to calls. We all said to leave. Not my fault. I'll mute him soon if he's going to keep being a bitch. Are you ugly? Yes. Muted. Ugly. Gross. Alright. Now we're taking a lot of damage still, but I kind of want some more power. Do they have a bunch of shields and stuff? I might save my money for now and then while we think about what we want to get. I think I might even just do that. The good thing about that fight is we got T2, but after killing us, they didn't get anything out of it because Gold Fury was down. You know, we only have 30 seconds of fire left. It's not much to do much with, but like we can get a Pyromancer, which is nice. I know you guys are like, always like, oh, I love how positive you are. It's like, for the most part, I am positive on playing Smite games, but when I get someone like Zhonghui, I don't feign niceties to them. Like, I'm not going to fake that. You're either going to grow the fuck up and, like, be polite for 2 seconds, or I'll probably just roast you or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, is she not going to, She jumped over the wall and just left instead of helping me. Circuit has a bit of a track record of doing that, and I do want to point something out. This kid's in fucking right lane, by the way. Is he helping anybody on the team? No. Is he going to get caught out in right lane? Good. He's actually smart enough to realize that he needs to back up. So let's recap. Did he come to mid lane and help any single one of us with that fight? No. Instead, he ran all the way up right, got to almost where their tier 2 is, and cleared like 3 waves, which their Newt, as you can see right now, is doing straight back. Now, hopefully he actually rotates over there, listens to a fucking call for once, and helps the team defend the Gold Fury. Would be really cool. Do I want more health? I honestly do kind of want more health. What if I just... No, honestly, you know what I want? A super late Thebes. Or actually, what if I just get a Gaia? Let's give it a try, because we're getting knocked up by Bacchus. That health regen might be kind of huge. That's a good kill. Hopefully nobody's... Okay, they're not focusing Gold Fury. We can see the silhouette of Gold Fury through the wall, and then you can see how it's not actually hitting anybody, or even attempting to, which tells us that nobody's actually fighting it. I'll make a quick pit stop to get this yellow buff before we keep going over there. Unfortunately, they're losing like all their health.
This must be how your parents feel.
Yeah, which is tough.
Your team did something.
I don't think I can save him.
Okay, no one's that.
Yeah, I mean, he just ran the other way.
So our hero story begins. Wow.
Oops, tried to cheese. I don't really know what that means. So they will probably get gold here. I'll sit in a tier 2 and I'll try to clear waves and stuff, but it doesn't really matter very much. Like, we can make him take a little extra damage. Oh, someone crying in casuals? I'm fucking shocked. I wish we had a support that, you know, we could actually look at the side of the screen and say, oh wait, he just died in the previous fight, literally wasn't alive or capable of being at that fight because we didn't follow him up well enough at the Pyromancer fight. Yeah, because our Jean Kui, remember, he ran down right lane. Yeah. That's a classic Smite player. In casuals, at least. Casuals are funny. I know we laugh at them a lot because it's just like, people like to be stupid just for the sake of being stupid. Alright, they're not even really going to push this. I'll get my Gaia. Yes, we should defend the Fire Giant. I'm glad you were able to analyze that. Alright, we'll head over there. They're chasing them again. Like, players who cry that they don't get, like, support or lockdown and stuff, and then they're just gunning it right now. Why would we retreat when we could win some of this fight? You know how bad we need to win a fight? We're gonna go knock up immune with this. I'm gonna shell him. And again, he hasn't really said anything, Mr. Cat, and he's been a pretty good player, but what is he doing over there? We're gonna wait for him to flop in. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm gonna just stun that guy. That's awesome. We killed their whole team. We can put a ward down here, but, you know, we don't really need it. But I'll grab it for the gold. We'll stand here. Effigy's gonna spawn, so we'll attack both of these at once. No one else is hitting Effigy, which, you know, a new mechanic from players that cry. Pretty good bet that they're not going to know how to work around it. We're going to go ahead and grab Pyromancer here too, because a Pyromancer bomb will be awesome. We can even use our ultimate on this. We don't do a ton of damage with it. I mean, we do pretty good damage with it. You know, 2,000 damage almost. And I'm going to say Stygian and Gold Fury. There's no reason not to get Oni minions. Like, there's literally zero reason not to get Oni minions because we're about to be pushing waves with enhanced Fire Giant, so we kind of need them. So we'll grab that. They can get oracles if they want to. Some players get distracted and stop off or stuff like that, but they're not. Good. We can tank this pretty well. We have good HP 5, especially with Gaia now, that we should heal it pretty hard off of this, especially with enhanced Fire Giant. And now if they're going to back, we're going to say attack right lane, and once you get back, we can go and attack right lane. Pretty simply there. We can get this leveled up too to Fire Blink. I don't really know if I'll use the Fire Blink all that much, but I can say it at least. Who grabbed... Okay, Jean Kui has Fire Bomb. Has Pyromancer Bomb. So, he's going to need to get up. What the Yo, the fucking ice cream man's outside, dog. I hear his little jingle going on. Going... Whatever the hell he's making. He's making noises. I swear to God, you think I'm losing my mind right now, but no. Ice cream man's outside. I kind of want my green buff. Like, I really want my green buff. It's actually a pretty good health boost. But I'm kind of scared. That's really tough. Our team needs to be really careful right here. Oh, big stun on that. Shock, please. It's not... No, it's not worth you done. Okay. I hit them both with a good shell there. That gave them some extra prots. And health shields, which is very nice. Good stun right there. I'm gonna just go into my 1. We're kind of just sitting on our 1 because, I mean, hey, we're knock-up immune. Wow, she just walks backwards. Circuit, please be careful. I really don't want you to die. If you die, I'd be very sad. We have a fire blink here. That was very good by me. Why would you do that, you little chuckle nuck? Oh no. I have 5 seconds till my newt spawns. She doesn't have ult. I stopped her back. I did some pretty good damage to her. 500 damage. I fully believe there's still a Bacchus behind us in the jungle. So I'm just going to get ready, just in case he jumps in. That fight wasn't too bad. Here's the thing that... Can't reach him. I don't want to take her red either. Be careful. A lot of SMITE players don't understand how to position... No. Whoa. Get out of here, fucker. They don't understand how to position based off their comp. So for us, we don't have a traditional support, which, you know, whoever suggested or requested Anubis support in the comments, it's your fault. So really, they should be mad at you. I'll redirect them to the channel. But people need to remember, I don't have a traditional frontline right now. We have Shock, but he's not really playing like a support because he's not. He's solo. He shouldn't be playing like that. He's not playing off their lives. I'm still playing off their lives, but they need to realize they need to kind of hang out with me, play around me, and when I get a stun, that needs to be like their go, go, go signal for them to go crazy with it, right? Enemy spotted. But instead, I'm kind of just grinding him out. Yeah, we just got his relics out of him. I'll use my 1 on this guy. I just stunned him when he was using his 1 there, which is pretty good. That means we gotta go to animation cancel on him. I'm gonna use my relic here. Shoot, it didn't matter. Yeah, I used my shell there, but it didn't really matter. We'll use that on him. Okay, he couldn't quite catch me with this flop, but he does catch me with this stun. Good stun by me there. We're gonna use our 3 here. It'll grind her down. Unfortunately, not enough. I could have used my ult there. It just came up, though. I did some good damage with my ult there. Come on, good. You're so overpowered. Just please use your fucking damage. Big split push. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention to that split push. I don't know who did that, but it makes sense why we kind of didn't do as well in the fight now that somebody was up there doing that. Whole sequence of events after getting those Oni minis. Oh, they both missed. That's unfortunate. That's okay. They'll still get them. Yeah, she backstepped that. He's healing a little bit, but there it goes. Okay. She's overpowered. Remember that. Well, they have Cleona and... Oh, no. Is she gonna... Please go heal. Yeah, go heal yourself. I'll say I'll ward. We'll grab a 500 pot when we get back up, although I can save up for like a 3k of either if I really wanted to. My Anubis ults haven't been the best. Some people just kind of like shake back and forth. It's hard to hit them sometimes. Well, we need wards. It's so weird. What if you like looked up half a centimeter to where I just said I will ward? Like, I don't know. I know it's a crazy idea. I know it's crazy, but like if you think you could manage that, I don't know. Again, it's just a weird suggestion that I just kind of came up with. I'm kind of quirky when it comes to SMITE, and like one of my weird things that I do, when I was born, I had these two things. There's one on each side of my head. They're called ears. And so this is, again, this is going to sound so quirky. But what I do is I use them to fucking listen. Okay? And then when I'm listening, it's like, oh my God, it's so weird. I just like can hear what people say and then make decisions based off of that. I had a good stun there. Oh, big deeps, baby. That should be it. Are they here? They're not paying attention. Okay, that's fine. They're chasing that guy, which is fine. It's fine. If we can kill him, it's huge. But there are enemies incoming, which is what scares me. Go ahead and stun him. Oh, big teamwork, baby. Alposh is looking to use his ult here. Alposh, oh, he already used it. You can barely see it. Alposh is one of the best ults for Phoenix defense in the entire game. Like, it's really good. We're gonna use our 3 here just to create some space for him. That's the big thing you're doing on Anubis support, is just creating space. Like this. It's like, okay, we just got his bees out of him. I'm just gonna gas pedal his ass. I'm gonna say attack the Titan. Remember, we have a bomb we can use on this. I'm just gonna use my ult on her and the Titan. You can see we kill her there, and we'll go straight into our 1. And I'll hit him with You're Welcome like 3 different times, because they're shitters. I have 27 assists, and they just got Anubis support diffed, baby boy. I mean, again, let's just cry. Let's keep crying. I guess I need to start my own tissue factory for these fucking random casual players, because all they want to do is weep. Their little tears, you know, their pants are just absolutely soaked from how much they pissed them. But me, I stay different. I stay winning because I stay cooking. Shock, you're going to get commended. And Cirquet, I don't think you were crying too much either. And you both played very well. So I like that a lot. And there's your first suggestion. Oh, that's so weird, Hi-Rez. That's not my name. My name is not Dominus Dedit, so you should really rethink that. Pretty good damage there. I mean, more than Shock, which is, you know, he's solo, so it's fine. Structure damage. Basically, none of us hit structure damage. I think he did that split push, which is just funny. Because, again, a lot of our problems there in that game, really good mitigated by like 57k, came from him just not knowing how to position correctly. She didn't know how to position correctly either. She was just doing a lot of her BS based on the fact that she has the most overpowered god in the game right now, and then she would cry when it didn't work for her because she didn't actually know how to position in team fights. And then Zhonghui had no idea how to position in team fights, and they really did not know how to play around the type of support that they had. So instead of actually learning and adjusting to that, what they did was cried and blamed it on somebody else. I made my own mistakes. I missed a few stuns, and I could have done a couple of relics better, but if they would have listened to my calls and then realized what they actually had on their team and learned how to play around it instead of just crying about it, then they would have succeeded much faster. And that's basically all it came down to. But either way, we still got the W there. Hope you did enjoy and forever requested the Anubis support. There you go. I hope you're happy. That's going to do it for me today, though. So I hope, as always, you have a great day.